Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm David Lombardo. And we have with us now Walker English from the FIME Group. FIME Group is the lead sponsor for the National Shooting Sports Foundation, their Shooting Sports Fantasy Camp. Tell us a little bit about the Fantasy Camp.
Well, the Fantasy Camp is an opportunity for shooters at any level to get hands-on, one-on-one training with some of the top shooters in the world. It's just an awesome opportunity. I mean, if you think of the sports camps that you see happen where people get to go and play baseball with legends, same exact concept. You get to go and shoot with literally legends of the industry. Last year, Jerry Michalek was out there, and you know, just watching him operate a wheel gun was, in real life, was amazing.
Now, how did FIME Group get involved in this?
Well, we were over in Germany for a show last year, the IWA Show, and I was talking to some of my friends at NSSF, and they started telling me about this. Hey, we're going to get shooters paired with top shooters from all throughout the country, and I was listening to them, and I just got sold on it the second they started pitching this idea to them. And so, I mean, it was their sales guys at NSSF. It was kind of like hunting fish in a barrel. You know, because when they started telling me about it, I was like, I'm sold. How much? I'll do it. And so, and I had a new pistol that I was introducing into the United States, the Rex pistol, and it just kind of fit great. And so, FIME Group with the Rex pistol, we're the lead sponsor there, and it was a blast last year.
Now, if you attend the camp, everything's provided, right? It's part of it, the firearms and everything?
You need to bring your own gun.
Oh, you do?
Yes, you need to bring your own gun, but they will provide everything else. It's an all-inclusive package, and it's including the meals, and the NSSF just does a phenomenal job of putting on this event. They've got the meals there. You get to have dinners with these top shooters. You're sitting at their table talking to them, just like you and I are talking. So it's a lot of fun.
So, as the lead sponsor, your company gets one free spot in that camp. So like the CEO can send his kid. You're doing something special with that.
That's right. There's the inaugural event was last year, and there's 2 camps coming up back to back in April. And we kept toying around with what are we going to do with our spot, you know? And of course, I was raising my hand. Well, I'll be happy to take care of that. But what we decided to do is, what better than to open it up to everyone, sign up, and we'll just do a drawing and pick a couple of names. And on top of, you know, them getting the spot there, we're going to provide the airfare. We're going to provide them with a Rex pistol, a holster, get them all set up to have the time of their lives with these professionals from the shooting sports.
And that's really a big deal because we're talking about thousands of dollars. By the time you leave home to you get home, it's thousands of dollars.
It is. The camp value in and of itself is somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000 just to sign up for it. And we're going to throw in the airfare, the pistol, and so you're looking at something that's, you know, probably a $5,000, $6,000 value, totally free. All you got to do is just sign up, and we're going to send that stuff out here at SHOT Show on exactly how you can get signed up for it.
So last year was the first year. Lessons learned? How will it be different this year in some way?
They've brought in some different shooters that are going to be, I assume they're going to be touching on some different disciplines. I'm going to make sure I'm there so I can hear what they have to say. You know, one of the best lessons learned for me was to make sure my package ships on time, because we were trying to get some gear there for the shooters, some shirts and stuff like that. Got in late, and so everything else ran flawlessly because NSSF is like a Swiss clock, but we ran a little bit late on some of our stuff.
Anything stick out in your mind from last year? Some picture in your head that really kind of stuck?
You know, it's one of the stupidest things, but I was listening to Kay Michalek do her safety briefing beforehand. I've been shooting for over 20 years, and you know, when you shoot, you think you know all the stuff, and she gave one of the simplest safety pointers I'd ever heard, and she talks about how every time when she gets done shooting, she taps the side of the frame 3 times to make sure her finger's off the trigger.
That's
I'd never done that, and I was like, that's great. And it's just, you know, that stuck out. The other thing that stuck out is just how personable these people are. They're great teachers. Kay Michalik, Jerry Michalik, Casey Yusibo. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but all of them were fantastic.
Well, Walker, we thank you for coming in and talking a little bit about it, and I'm sure it'll be as great a camp and better than even last year.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, David.
I appreciate it. Walker English, I'm talking about the National Shooting Sports Foundation's fantasy camp that's coming up. And for SHOT Show TV, I'm David Lombardo.